Hello everyone, Iowa Homeschool Mom here. I hope everyone is having a beautiful day. With Valentine's Day this week, we just wanted to show you guys what's been on our shelf last week and what's going to be on our shelf for this week for St. Valentine's Day. And these activities are geared towards toddlers and preschoolers. Alright, so let's get going and show you guys what's going to be on the shelf. Up here we have some of our favorite Valentine's books. So we have the Valentine Bears. We love any book kind of illustrated by Jan Brett. She is an amazing illustrator and author as well. Then we have Cranberry Valentine. We love the Cranberry series, especially Cranberry Thanksgiving. But this one is super cute for the kids as well. It's a lot of fun with Mr. Whiskers there. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this one because this one is one of our all-time faves. Yeah, so that's a really fun one. That one. And then we just have some little canvases that the kids painted last week. So we have that one that my preschooler did. And then over here we have one that my toddler did. And then the kids just have these little sunglasses. They've just been enjoying wearing these while they do their Valentine's Day activities, so that's been a lot of fun for them. And then we also have these mailboxes for them. So they each have their own mailbox that they picked out at the dollar store. And then down here we have some notepads. I have some crayons in there and some little Valentine's themed stampers. So the kids and mom and dad have been writing little notes, and then they would place them in each other's mailboxes. And then they have just been loving coming up each morning and seeing what kind of mail they've gotten for Valentine's Day. So yeah, they've got a whole bunch in there right now. But yeah, that has just been super fun for them, you guys. All right, moving on. We have a fine motor activity. And this one is really developing those fine motor skills for writing, strengthening those little hands for that pincher grasp. So they would take their tweezers and they would have to place the pom-pom in each one of the hearts. So it's just like a little pom-pom transfer. And if it's really easy for your preschooler, you could try like chopsticks. It'd be a different activity. You could also work on counting with this. There's a lot of different things you could do with this. For my toddler, the tweezers were a little tricky for him, but he'll get it. But he just kind of ended up using his hands to do it, which is great. He's still working on that one-to-one correspondence when doing that, which is an essential skill for math, to understand math. And then down here we just have a few books that we found at the dollar store. So we just have numbers and colors. And those are mainly geared towards my toddler. And then we have one of our favorite activities is Play-Doh. There's so many things you guys can do with Play-Doh in your homeschool. But for this week, we got some different colors and some rolling pins, as well as a bunch of different heart-shaped cookie cutters. And then we also have some stamps. And these stamps actually came out of a Melissa and Doug set that we already had, so I just pulled those out. And they just kind of themed perfectly with Valentine's Day. So they've been having fun cutting out little hearts and then stamping the hearts. So that's been a really great one. You could also have your kids roll out different letters with the Play-Doh. So you could do V for Valentine's Day or S for Saint Valentine. There's just so many different things you guys can do. And then down here we kind of have our arts and crafts shelf. This past week and this week is really heavy with the arts and crafts, which my preschooler has absolutely been loving. She could sit there and color and paint forever, you guys. So last week they did coloring sheets, and then they also made some Valentine's cards, but I set some more stuff out so they can make more Valentine cards for their family this week. So they have little stickers, some more stamps, some glue, some of these lacy hearts, and we just have paper and markers. And they've just really been enjoying making Valentine's cards. I found most of this at the Dollar Tree as well, you guys, so be sure to check out your local Dollar Tree. Over here, so we have some little Valentine themed ornaments that the kids are going to paint this week. So we have a monkey that's holding a heart, and we also have a little teddy bear that's holding a heart, as well as just some paint and paintbrushes. And then back here, we have some gel window stickers. And the kids did some of these last week, but we're saving this one for this week. So they'll have fun doing that. All right, moving up back here. So this is kind of my toddler's area over there. And then one of our all-time favorite books is Guess How Much I Love You, so I had to pull that one out. And then back here we have The Story of St. Valentine, More Than Cards and Candied Hearts. So I really recommend this book if you want to teach your children about the true meaning behind St. Valentine's Day. It is a little lengthy for little ones, but you could just read this to them while they're coloring or playing, and just let them take what they get out of it. Yeah. All right, moving on, we have a matching game. So we have different Valentine's cards that we got at the dollar store. I let the kids pick out a pack each. So they picked out The Secret Life of Pets and then some more cats and dogs. So you can't tell, they're really big animal lovers. So I would just have them lay out all of the different cards, and then they would have to go and match them. So they would just kind of do that. And you could also, if that's too easy for your preschooler, you could do like a memory matching game, you know, where you guys turn the cards over, you mix them up, and they have to remember where they were. So like that one, so you'd have them turn it over. Nope, it's not that one, so you'd have to turn it back over. I don't know if you guys remember playing that kind of game when you were little, but that's a great one for memory and logic. All right, and then the next activity we have is letter recognition. So I have a little die here, and then we also have some little heart-shaped gems. So I would have my child roll the die, and she would get a V. So she would take a heart and place it on one of the V's. And you could do this one by one, rolling the die, or you could have them place they could place the hearts on all of the different V's that they could find. For really little ones, you could just have them fill up the card, working on their one-to-one correspondence. Yeah, there's a different bunch of things you could do with that, but I have V, S, and H, so H for heart, S for St. Valentine's, V for Valentine's Day. And a little trick, this is like a little dry erase die that I found at the Dollar Tree. But if you use permanent marker and then the dry erase marker over it, it won't smudge when they're rolling it, but it's also super easy to get off still. That's a little trick I learned. Alright, so that one's their capital letters, and over here I just have some working on lowercase h's. So she would have to put the hearts on all the different lowercase h's. There's that one. Moving on, we have another fine motor activity. This one is working on lacing. And I kind of got it started here just to show you guys what she's been doing. So she's just been taking the string and lacing it around the hearts. And this one I made a little smaller heart with the holes closer together just to make it a little more challenging. I found these little cardboard hearts, a big pack of them at the dollar store as well, and then I just used my hole puncher to punch the holes. And then this string we actually had from a Melissa and Doug lacing bead kit, so we're just repurposing that. This activity has been one of the favorites. It's our little Valentine's themed sensory bin. The kids have just been loving scooping up the hearts and balls and teddy bears and putting them in there, and then pouring from one container to the other. Oh man, and they love these little teddy bears, you guys. So much fun for them. I actually found the whole bag of this at Goodwill, including 15 of those heart-shaped cookie cutters for like $3 a couple months back. So be sure to check your guys' local thrift stores and consignment shops. You'll be surprised at what you can find. All right, moving on. We have a little pattern sequence activity. And I'll be sure to link below where you guys can find this. But they have different cards with different patterns on them. And they would just have to extend the pattern, and I had my preschooler just kind of fill it out till she got to the end. So I'd say blue, green, what comes next? Blue, right? And then I would do it again, blue, green, blue, what comes next? Green. And she would just go on and on, filling out the little cards here. There's that one. And then our next one, we have another fine motor activity. This one was mainly geared towards my toddler, but I found something for my preschooler to kind of challenge her with this as well. For my toddler, he's just been placing these little table arrangement hearts into the little slot in the box here. He's been enjoying that. And I just used a box cutter to cut a little hole in the slot here, guys. And then my preschooler, I'm having her count as she's placing them in there. And there's 20 of them, so she's been working and counting to the number 20. So, there's that. And then over here on the wall, I have hung up some little they're little Bible scripture verses that are kind of Valentine's Day themed. So I'll give you a little closer look. If we love one another, God remains in us. He loved because he first loved us. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. And so on. And I'll be sure to link below where you guys can find those as well. I think that is all of our Valentine's Day activities, guys. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe. And hit the little bell below so you can get notified when new videos are live. All right, have a good one, everyone. Bye.